Hello, and welcome to another episode of St. Jude in 5-ish. Today, our guest is Radhika Hattiangadi, one of our extraordinary occupational therapists who will be celebrating 30 years at St. Jude this January. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Radhika has been a part of the hospital's magnet journey since it first started in 2011 and is now helping to prepare for our magnet redesignation. St. Jude will be formally applying for that magnet redesignation in October of 2019, correct? So what's involved with the application process the second time?
Well, there is a process of submitting the evidence, getting it approved from the ANCC surveyors, preparing for the survey, and then just getting ready for the site visit.
And then just getting ready. Now, who will be involved in that redesignation process?
The magnet core team will be involved. They will be collecting and reviewing the evidence, preparing the documents, collecting the data for submission. The magnet ambassadors have an important role. They are there to support our caregivers, to help them understand our professional practice model. We refer to it as PPM in short, so I might be saying PPM a lot. Helping them guide through the PSPIs. Here's another short form that stands for Patient Safety and Performance Improvement Projects. So the reality is every caregiver at every professional level is going to be involved in achieving this redesignation.
So why does St. Jude believe that the magnet designation is both important and worthwhile?
Well, magnet designation is the highest level of designation that is awarded to an elite group of hospitals. These hospitals have to meet or exceed their high and rigorous standards. They have to be able to demonstrate the excellence in patient care, patient outcomes, patient satisfaction, staff engagement level, as well as pass the 3-day survey. Consumers are computer savvy now. They are online. They are looking at hospitals for their scorecard. They want to know what is the standard this hospital provides before I choose them for my healthcare facility. So it's important to have that designation to back up. The professional staff, when they are looking to start their clinical practices, they use Magnet as a gold standard to choose a facility because Magnet has proven that they provide continuous opportunity for personal and professional development to their employees. We call them caregivers in our facility. They provide the autonomy to make decision-making for practice cares or practice standards. For the hospitals or our ministry, we have always believed that we are good. We provide excellent care. Having this designation substantiates that claim. Somebody else out there has recognized what we do. It also helps the employer groups, the quality measurement sources like U.S. News. We've been in U.S. News multiple times. So all in all, there's every level of consumers, practice providers benefit from having this magnet designation.
So what can individual caregivers do to get ready?
They should continue to do what they're already doing. Aim for excellence through collaboration, through lifelong learning to improve our clinical practices, nurture the caring, healing culture that we have here. And in terms of preparing for the survey as such, understand our professional practice model, our PPM, and not just understand in terms of, oh yeah, we have one, and I know the words to it, but to be able to relate to it, to be able to describe how you fit in. It doesn't matter what your title is, what your role is. You may be part of a direct patient care, like a medical team, nurses, rehab therapist, respiratory therapist, PCTs, lab technician, dietitian, spiritual care, interpreter services, or you may be part of a non-direct care, like our engineering services, our EVS, our security, our patient financial services. Each and every one of us touch the lives of our patients and their families. We all have a role and a responsibility to meet the needs. Magnet to me is not just a designation that's given to anybody who does something special those 3 days they are here, but it is a recognition of commitment of service that is provided every day by every single person.
Can you speak to the professional practice model a little bit, especially for somebody that might not have ever seen it before?
I would love
to.
I would love to, because my dream is
It's five-ish, so we
Okay.
have to remember.
my dream is that every caregiver will be able to say, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is how I connect to the professional practice model. So it is important that we go over the professional practice model. If you look at it, it appears a bunch of circles, and it's kind of confusing. I always tell people, start at the middle of that cross. That cross is what reminds us of our heritage, of our foundation, of those sisters who traveled so far away to come and establish this ministry. The inner circle talks about who are the people we serve using this schematic of our professional practice model. We serve our patients, obviously. We serve our family members. We serve our community. And we also serve our care team, each other. The outer circle talks about why is it that we chose this particular schematic as our professional practice model? Because our 5 core values of compassion, dignity, justice, excellence, and integrity are at the core of this professional practice model. So what is it that we do using this professional practice model? That's what the third circle talks about. We continually collaborate with each other. We make sure that we have continuous improvement in our clinical practices. We strive, create, and maintain a culture of caring, not just to provide the care for our patients and the families, but also to provide care for each other. And the last circle, or the outer circle, talks about how do we do that? We have certain processes and certain structures in place. We have our care delivery system. We call our care delivery system Patient and Family Center Experience. It's a beautiful title for our care delivery system. We want to make sure we have patients satisfied, families that are satisfied, and the staff that is engaged. Every care member, every caregiver should feel proud that this is my hospital. The care that I provide to this person is provided by me because I'm part of this big picture. We have clinical development. A lot of younger staff comes and joins our ministry. We don't say, oh, you are a younger one, you get to stay where you are. We have fresh eyes. They're bringing their fresh ideas, their new knowledge, and we offer them opportunities to continue their professional development and their personal development. We have a lot of preceptor training, mentor training, clinical advancements program. We have scholarship and tuition reimbursement that allows a person to continue to grow both professionally and personally. We have leadership development. Not all of us are clinicians. Some of us have that itch to be a leader. And we have leadership development opportunities. We have facilitative leadership, mission and mentoring, emerging leadership program. A lot of us have taken advantage of that. And then we have shared governance. That's one of my favorites. Shared governance talks about the empowerment that the caregivers have. Each and every one of us has the power to make a difference, to make it a little bit better. So shared governance is a way for our caregivers to say, hey, I have something that I think is going to make it even better. I have an idea. I have knowledge of something that will help us make it even better. So we are encouraging our caregivers to get involved in your care delivery systems, get involved in your shared governances, get involved in your quality improvement projects, and make that difference.
Well, I was going to ask you, other than the professional practice model, what caregivers could do, but I feel like you did a really good job covering it all. So I just have one more question for you. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, if you can believe that. And I was wondering if you could share with me something that you are grateful for this holiday season.
There are so many things. You did tell me it was 5-ish. Well, in this day and age, I think having good health is the most valuable asset. Being able to have a commitment, being able to have a passion, being able to work. I joined St. Jude in 1989, and I came here and I saw that culture It is there. It has been there. We are not creating this culture so somebody else would give us a magnet recognition. That culture has been there. Healthcare is a calling, and this ministry invites those people with the calling. So I think we need to be thankful that we have our health, we have our knowledge, and we are part of the health system that promotes us to provide the best care. We need to make sure we continue to keep St. Jude a unique place, the best place, not just to give, but also to receive care. For me personally, this Thanksgiving is especially special because we were just blessed with a grandson.
Oh, congratulations.
So, thank you. Thank you very much. So, just be thankful for every little thing that is around us. But be thankful that you have your health, your knowledge, and you are there for those patients who are vulnerable. And they look up to us to help them to ease their pain and to help them recover and heal.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you
You're
taking the
welcome.
time. We do just have a couple of public service announcements. St. Jude is looking for volunteers to become magnet ambassadors. Ideally, we would like to have one at from every department. And so if you are interested, please contact Michelle Renfro at extension 4616. And then also open enrollment began yesterday and runs through November 11th. So there are information sessions today and tomorrow regarding the HRA and HSA benefit options. So feel free to attend one of those, or also you can visit the HR portal and use the new tool Alex, which is an interactive tool to help you compare the benefit options. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.